Hey y'all, it is a beautiful Sunday afternoon and I am here at Homegrown in Farmersville and they have opened up their new portion. They have been working since early fall on a new area, basically a bunch of new cold frames with concrete floors, which yay, will be great, wonderful drains, and they finally have everything opened up and they finally have some plants in there for the spring. So I'm going to take you guys on a quick tour of that and then show you what I purchased at the end. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when my latest videos are up. And make sure you drop me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite nursery is in your area. I am in the North Texas area, Zone 8A. So Farmersville is a little bit of a drive from me, about 20 to 25 minutes from where I am in Wylie. But it's always worth the drive for Homegrown because the plant selection is amazing and the prices are epic. Okay, as you can hear, they have some construction going on at the very back of the new structure. And so I decided to just do a voiceover and go through everything. So I'm not gonna lie, I was super giddy walking up, so excited. It felt really, really good to just walk up and see plants. And then I started seeing all the white buckets and I was like, oh my gosh. They have totally upped the number of proven winners that they are carrying at this nursery, which just made me flip out. Look at the Sun Credibles right there. They even had the new Sun Credible, which is that Saturn version, which is more of like orangey color. But yeah, super psyched to see all of the proven winners. I don't have any nurseries near me that carry this many proven winners all in one place. I have some nurseries that'll carry, like 10 varieties, but there were at least 50 minimal. And I didn't even walk out to the shrub area where they have a lot. And then of course, being who I am, I love color and I love SUPERTUNIAs. So I saw this one and then I started going through all of them and I was like, I'm going to have to leave with SUPERTUNIAs. These sell out so quickly in the nurseries around me. So I absolutely knew that I was going to be leaving with, I don't know, at least 6 or 9 of these. They do really well in my area. SUPERTUNIAs do. They get really, really big, like literally like 3 feet across. And so they take up a lot of space in my garden. So I was thinking 6 or 9 would probably work. Here's some ageratum, the artist blue ageratum, which I love, is absolutely beautiful. I was happy to see some of their begonias here as well, which I thought was really good. And then of course you saw me looking at the diamond frost earlier, which I absolutely love. I like all their begonias, but I was specifically drawn to this one right here, the double up pink. Look at that bloom. Oh my gosh, absolutely stunning. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, so I knew I was going to go home with one of those most probably. Here's your SUPERTUNIA VISTAARADISE, which is a new one for me. I haven't tried that. And then here's the ever-loving bubblegum, one of my favorites. Always does beautiful. Love the bright pop of pink, and it just produces like crazy. Now, Homegrown is also known for these plastic terracotta containers that they fill with plants. And this is just the beginning of the spring, but all of their containers usually get like overflowing, giant, beautiful designs. It's not typically just one plant. They're just beautiful, overflowing petunias, whatever, verbena, whatever they have for that particular season. And they're always priced really well. And you guys stay tuned to the end of the video to see all the pricing. I will show you how much everything costs, just so that you are aware. But these are just lovely plants. If you just need a pop of beautiful color on your front porch or tucked into your garden, this is just a really easy way to go and grab some of that because they always do a really great job with those. Now, I did not walk down to the shrub area today. I stayed mainly in their new structure, but there is a whole area in the back portion that you can go look at with the larger plants. Here's a perennial area. Always glad to see another proven winner. I can guarantee you that I will have several of these Gaillardia in my beds this year. The heated up yellow did great. I've never tried the heated up scarlet, so that might be a fun one to try this particular year. I was really drawn to this dead nettle over here. Look how pretty and soft these blooms are. I wish its name wasn't Dead Nettle. I mean, it's kind of a sad name. But I love the variegation. I have had issues with mealybugs on dead nettle, so I was a little hesitant to go ahead and get that at this point, but I'm going to think about it and come back. Once again, lots of beautiful baskets filled with petunias. Some are set up for hanging baskets. These are just so fun and easy just to pick up and add a pop of color to wherever you need it in your gardenscape. Front porch, back porch, pergola, whatever you have. But look at all of these options that they had there for the hanging baskets. Just so, so beautiful. And then of course I was all like, oh my gosh, look at these petunias. Okay, so these are not proven winners. These are other varieties of CRAZYTUNIAs that they grow, and they grow some really fun colors. This one was Mandeville. It was red with a little bit of yellow striping in the center. I loved this particular purple. I thought was really pretty. It was called Lucky Lilac, which I thought was a really bold, beautiful color. Then look at these sunset tones. I mean, oh my gosh, y'all. Super drawn to these as well. I love petunias. I think they're such an easy plant to grow. This one was called Moonstruck, which I thought was just a very romantic name. More beautiful purples. I went to Texas Christian University where the colors are purple and white. So, of course, I'm immediately drawn to purple. Love it. Absolutely love these. These were by far my favorite. Look at the colors on them. I couldn't find a tag right off the bat, so I had to do a little digging, and then boom, there it was. Blackberry Mojito. I mean, come on. What a fabulous name. But look at all of these amazing, there's Bacopa hanging baskets right there. These are all big, monstrous petunias as well, and some hanging baskets of verbena that you can see right there at the base. I love verbena. I haven't grown it in a few years, so I might have to check that out again. Once again, super excited to see more proven winners. This is the Pugster Amethyst. I actually own this in my particular garden. It's a really fun little bloom. It does die back quite frequently. So when I say die back, it kind of gets taken over by the heat. I think maybe I have it placed wrong and I end up cutting it back and then it all grows back again. So I might have to move it around in my garden. I've been wanting to try these Oh So Easy roses, and look at these. These are beautiful. Laura from Garden Answer grows several of these varieties, and so they might be really fun to try in my garden as a fun Papa Rose. I wonder if this is something that would work really well in a pot. Look at that. So pretty. I might have to try those out this year. I did not buy them on this particular shopping trip, but there's a lot to consider. And of course, I recorded this video for you guys, but I also recorded it for myself for reference so I can go back and look through what they have and then be able to make some decisions on what I would like to add into my garden this year. Now, this particular nursery, Homegrown, is known for their succulent collection and for the great prices on their succulents. They're typically about the $5 to $6 range, but these are big, beautiful, gorgeous succulents. They always have a ton of varieties and they do a beautiful job growing them. I did not purchase any succulents on this particular trip, but I do have several succulent projects coming up very soon for you guys to check out. And so I will enjoy choosing those succulents from Homegrown and then creating some beautiful designs. I mean, look at the size of that. Yeah, I just wanted to touch them all. They were very cool. Look at these. I was totally drawn to this sedum. Look at this, how tiny and sweet. Stone crop fine leaf sedum. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. That bold gold color I thought was just stunning. Over here were some of their smaller containers. Oh, look at the structure that they are building. I think this is where they're going to have most of their hanging baskets. So this whole area will be an area that their hanging baskets will be on. They might have some of their houseplants in that area too, which would be really, really fun. I like when they hang them up because I think it's easier to look at all of them and then to also determine like how they're actually going to look in your space. Okay, so they basically just had one place where they had all the pricing on here for you guys to check out. I was pretty impressed with the Proven Winners annual pricing. Perennial pricing is pretty much what I'm paying at other places, that $12.95 mark. So that seemed pretty, fair. The 8-inch petunia, the CRAZYTUNIAs, at $7 each. Yeah, that's a great price, you guys. So I was very happy with that. And of course, you can see the pricing for all of their hanging baskets as well. But this gives you just a general idea of where they are at.
Okay, that was super fun. Okay, super impressed with the new facilities, that it's all concrete, so I don't have like muddy shoes afterwards. It's also really warm in this space. However, they do have fans going, so I'm very interested to see how it's going to go for summer. I assume the sides of the frame will come up to allow more airflow, because I was in there, I had to take my sweater off. That was hot. So that was good. I got to talk to a couple of the ladies who work there at the nursery. As always, they have really great information and they have great personalities. They're easy to speak to, which is always wonderful. I ended up with a wide variety of flowers that I do not grow by seed. I don't grow any petunias by seed at this point in time. I haven't had much luck with them in the past, so I do prefer to purchase them already grown at the nursery. Bought a wide variety of those, bought some other things for some other projects. So let's get home and let me show you everything. Okay, so let's go over the plants that I pick up today from Homegrown in Farmersville. Now, these plants are for a wide variety of projects. You're going to see them showing up in multiple videos. So let me start over here with all the proven winners, and I'll put the names below and another photo up side so you can get a better look at it. This one right here is Double Up Pink Begonia. It is 8 to 18 inches tall. Sun to shade. I love the crispy white green leaves and the beautiful double blooms of begonias inside. I also got 2 Diamond Frost by Proven Winners, 12 to 18 inches tall. I love these in my containers, and I will be repeating these in my containers on my front porch this year. They were just like a cloud of magical flowers. It was wonderful. I got 2 of those. I also got, I'll do all Proven Winners first. Okay. So I also got 3 different types of SUPERTUNIAs. This one right here is bubblegum, I believe. Yep. SUPERTUNIA Vista bubblegum, 12 to 24 inches high. These grow massive. They usually do really well for me until about the beginning of July, and then they don't do as well in the heat in my area. As a reminder, I am zone 8A in North Texas. So I got 3 of those. I also got the SUPERTUNIA Vista Paradise, 12 to 24 inches tall. I did find that my SUPERTUNIAs last year, each individual plant got almost 3 feet wide, like massive. So I'm going to be spreading these out a little bit more this year in some certain key areas of my landscape where I want a really big punch of color. And then the last SUPERTUNIA I got was SUPERTUNIA Vista Jazzberry, and it's more of a kind of a purplish color. So it is 12 to 24 inches tall as well, but I really liked this color combination. Let me hold all 3 of these up for you. I really like all those pink colors together, and even though they're not going to be right beside one another in the colors in the landscape, I think these will look really great. Okay, let's look at non-proven winners that I got. I got 2 of these Savannah pink geraniums, which I love the bicolor in these, and I chose ones that didn't have very many blooms open so that I could have them last longer. I also got 1 Scabiosa columbaria. This one's called Pink Mist Pincushion Flower Scabiosa. Super pretty. I like the pinky pinky color as opposed to a purple. I'm going to be utilizing this as a statement piece in a container arrangement. Then I got two of these CRAZYTUNIAs. This one is called Blackberry Mojito. I mean, I got this plant for $6.95, y'all. $6.95. It is gorgeous, and I've always had really great luck with the petunias from homegrown. So I will say with homegrown, with the proven winners, they're gonna sell out real quick. So if you are in the area by homegrown in Farmersville, go now. Like, go in the next couple of weeks. Tonight is our last, like, getting anywhere close to freezing for a while, like 10 days. After tonight, the lowest it's gonna get is like 48, 49 degrees in my particular area. So now's the time. If you get your petunias in the ground and they have a good week to 10 days before we get some cooler weather, and when I say cooler weather, I mean just below freezing, they should do fine. If we get a really deep freeze, they won't do as well with the deep freeze. These are going to be hanging out in my greenhouse for a while, just so y'all know. I wanted to get them before they all sold out. So I got two of those. I've got one of these that I'm using for a project. That's why I only got one. This is called CRAZYTUNIA Blue Ice. And I mean, it has that really deep blue color. Look at it compared to this one. Crazy deep blue purple tones, like a royal purple almost. And then I also got two of this CRAZYTUNIA, which is called Cosmic Pink. And I would say it's less pink, more burgundy magenta type of color. Very pretty large blooms. Like, look how large these blooms are. Just absolutely stunning. Okay, so I got all of these. I think my total was 120, 130, somewhere around there, which I think is a really good total, especially for all the SUPERTUNIAs I got. Very happy with that. I think it was, I don't know. I'll put the total down below so you guys see it. So what I'm going to do now is, because we're going to have some really chilly weather tonight, when I say really chilly, it's just going to get just below freezing. These are actually going to come inside. They're going to be in my house for this evening, and then tomorrow I'll be moving them out to the greenhouse, and they will be hanging out in the greenhouse during the next week and a half or so as I'm working on new projects. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed today's plant haul from Homegrown in Farmersville. If you've been there, let me know if you love it or don't like it. That's great. Also, if you love a favorite nursery in your area, post that favorite nursery below in the comments, because we have so many people from all over the area, and they might want to know about your nursery that you love. You might be able to connect with someone else who's in your city or in your zone, and you guys might be able to exchange. Great places to shop for plants. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.